Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another webisode of Let's Talk About It Tuesdays. My name is Sabrina Lowry and I am the tech evangelist. We are live from Hotlanta today, and I have a very special featured guest here in the studio with us. So while we get her on shot, I want to give the broadcast an opportunity to let everybody know we are live. So if you would just take a moment, grab your devices, go ahead and tag and share and like this video, and we are going to get started here. Let me get my IG started here, and we are going live, everyone, for Let's Talk About It Tuesdays. All right, so let's get it going, and featuring Dr. Kim McNair. And she's so excited to be here today, everyone. I want to make sure that everyone has everything they need. Okay, so we are pushing live stream powered by the joystick. And I do have my joystick device here in the studio live, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and push this broadcast to the people. And thank you so much for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the broadcast this evening Dr. Kim McNair.
Hey, how are you? How's it going?
Wonderful. You're looking gorgeous over
Oh,
there.
thank you, thank you. Just finished up a meeting, so I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be here for my girl.
Happy Tuesday. So,
Yes.
Dr. Kim, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience and let everybody know all about Dr. Kim.
Well, I'm Dr. Kim McNair, better known as the Woman on the Move. I'm the CEO of K&P Kim McNair Productions. We are a certified event planning, marketing, management, promotions company. We work with small to mid-sized businesses, corporations, faith-based organizations, nonprofits, and we help you to create an amazing experience for your guests. I'm also the founder of BWEP, Business Women Empowerment Project, which is a nonprofit organization for women who are in business, about business, and ready to do business. And we have a leadership academy for high school girls ages 14 to 18, teaching them about leadership. I am also the executive producer and host of Women on the Move Live, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say right now. It's a little more, but that's probably enough. And of course, I am part of the Collaborators, which is a multifaceted media, events, and tech company, and that is myself, the lovely Sabrina Lowry, and Joy Stokes, and we do it for solopreneur women all over the world.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for being here. Hey, IG Live. I want everybody to go follow Kim McNair Productions, all of our Facebook and LinkedIn followers. We would like everybody to connect with Dr. Kim. And as she's going over some of her information, I will be sharing that in the chat. Hey, Francis. Hey, sis. Thank you for chiming in. And we have one of my business partners, one of my collaborating sisters, Dr. Kim McNair, here with us today because we are talking about how we've been able to not just survive the pandemic, but how we are thriving in the pandemic. So, Dr. Kim, for those that don't know your KMP Productions business, I would love for you to talk to everybody about how long KMP has been around
Oh wow!
and your recent certification as a women enterprise. Please
Ah,
tell everybody about that journey.
well, KMP will be celebrating 30 years in November. I'll be 30 years in the business November 14th, and I'm actually having a celebration where it all began back in Orlando, Florida. So that's where things will take place, and I'm really excited about it. And I'll be doing some stuff here too in the Atlanta area once we get to that threshold. Um, it's been a journey. You know, God has truly, truly been in the midst of all that I do, all the things that I've been doing. He leads me in every which way that I go. So it's very important that I say that because a lot of women in business, their faith wavers. They kind of go teeter totter here or there, but you got to be strong in your faith and just know you have to believe in what you're doing, believe in yourself, the vision and the talents and gifts that God has given you. You can have a successful business. So I always like to put that out there. But I've been just enjoying all the journeys that I've been on. Recently, I was able to do my women leadership certification with Harvard, and I completed that in 2020, doing all that during the pandemic. And now I'm currently doing Cornell University through a program with Bank of America for women entrepreneurs. So I'm really excited about that as well. Just in the midst of that, but just pressing on. But KMP, we've been doing events and creating experiences for businesses, for companies for such a long time, and I learned that it's important to serve. So our motto is "Let us serve you," and that's what we do at KMP.
Awesome, everyone. And Dr. Kim is being very humble right now, y'all, with her
Well, that
her her backstory, right? So I just want to highlight a few things that she
okay,
not
okay,
mentioned, okay? So first and foremost, Dr. Kim is an evangelist in her own right. And every Tuesday, she has her virtual coffee with Dr. Kim, where she is sharing the good news, the good word, the Bible, for those of y'all that can spell this evening. And we like to minister to our connections, not just online, but offline. So if you are not connected to Dr. Kim, I'm going to give her an opportunity at the end of this broadcast to share more information about this virtual coffee with Dr. Kim. She
oh,
also has a number of students under her watch that she
oh
is
yes, I
mentoring.
didn't mention.
See? Being humble, and that's okay because that's what servant leaders do, right? And so in the BWEP, as y'all can see, I am representing that brand.
Yes, I see. That's you're looking good, girl.
Thank you. Representing the Business Women's Empowerment Project, Inc., which is her nonprofit arm to all of
Mhm.
the greatness that Dr. Kim McNair is doing. She does the give back, y'all. You know, the give back. When you are the leader who is doing something because you're passionate about that purpose, it's not about the profit. Now, she is a prophet in her own right. Dr. Kim, I've been dying to ask you this question. So, tell me, how did you get that trial sermon opportunity last year? Tell everybody about that experience.
Oh gosh, which one? Which one? Oh my goodness, don't see you see. I
Yeah,
got a lot going on up here. Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
You got to talk
Oh
about that. What led you to the ministry? What led you to the
well,
pulpit?
oh my gosh, life experiences. I'll say back in 2009, I kind of went through a life-changing experience. And at that time, I moved to Atlanta prior to that. Some things happened, and I was forced to. I was here alone. My family's all in Florida. They're in Florida, and I was here, and some things kind of, went awry, and I wound up being by myself. But I really wasn't by myself. God was still. He was there. He was making sure that I was able to provide myself due. I was like, trying to get my business going here because people knew me in Florida, but they didn't know me here in the metro Atlanta area. And so it was a trying time. But all I had to do was put one foot in front of the other. All I had to do was believe and listen. And he just led me through. And I'm telling you, through prayer and just being obedient, it just opened doors. I wound up getting my first contract with the city of Lovejoy. They said, okay, you know what, we're gonna give you a chance. We're gonna let you come in and do what you do. And things just started going from there because again, you just need an opportunity, right? You need that window of opportunity to really show and improve what you can do. But it was really God giving me an opportunity to be able to flourish and see how, as long as I stay connected to Him, as long as I keep Him in my life, all the doors will fly open. And if the doors don't open, remember there's a window. And if the window is shut, He's telling you sit down and be quiet.
Mm.
But
Now,
that's
those
I
are
think I know that is when things started to change and turn for me at that time. That point I can remember because I was at a point where my cable was not on, but somehow the word network was coming through the doggone outlet. I could understand. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm no direct TV is not working. But because it was plugged in, God said, I'm not going. I'm gonna keep you connected. So when I talk about connections and power in the connection, look, the power was there. We have to go through to get to. We have our peak and our valley moments. I've experienced valley moments, and not that I won't experience them again, but now that I know what I didn't know then, that I know now, I will deal with it in a different way. But you have to fail in order to succeed. How could you say you're a success story? How could you say that you've done this and you haven't failed? No, it's coming. It is how you handle it moving forward. So for me, being able to get through those valley moments, those testing periods, we go through tests daily. We go through tests all the time. And you know this, Sabrina. But I'm always wanting to get that A plus. I want to get an A and that extra plus. So I'm going to stay obedient to what I'm doing and how I do business and how I deal with people. I'm going to do it in excellence, okay? Because that's what he teaches us. And I'm going to serve. It's okay. A lot of people have an issue with that. I don't because I know what he has for me and I know what he's going to provide for me. So I'm always wanting to share that and with women, especially women in business, because our faith wavers. It's tough. It's hard. And what we just went through and what we're still going through, dealing with looking at everything right now. Look at all the uncertainty that's going on right now with the Delta variant. Person in the business that I'm in, it's like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? But you know what? I'm gonna believe that report. I'm gonna keep focusing on him. I'm gonna keep focusing on the things he says. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. All things shall be added unto you. You better watch and see. Hello, somebody.
absolutely. So I want to give a special moment and shout out here to Daryl Perry. Dr. Kim McNair is the best.
Hey,
Thank you so much for
Tara!
tuning
Woo-hoo,
in. I
my brother.
appreciate you so very much. And my
Oh,
sister from another mister, hello, Chica, my
hey.
friend from high school, showing up for the people today, y'all. You know, we go way long back, as they say. So I would like to welcome everyone to another webisode of Let's Talk About It Tuesdays with our
Mhm.
special guest today, Dr. Kim McNair of KMP Productions and BWEP Inc., which I am
Yes.
representing for y'all today. And so, Dr. Kim, let's shift gears.
Okay.
Let's talk about your leadership journey. And I love to hear the backstory because when you started in modeling,
Mhm.
that began your journey as a leader. So take
Mhm.
us back to what that was when you were preparing to go on stage and do your performances and what kind of commitment that took for you in that time of your life.
Well, I started modeling at 14. So it took a lot because I had to be focused, right? Here I am a girl in a grown-up world. So it was important that I stayed focused in what it is that I wanted to do. As a little girl, I always was in the mirror. I was a little brown girl, as you can see. I was a brown girl. I was a little black girl. So it was already going to be a challenge for what it was that I wanted to do. So presentation was everything. I learned that you have to present yourself well, okay, when you get out there in front of whomever it is that you're going to be in front of. So I learned presentation. I had to be a leader. I had to know how to lead because there was nobody really, not too many people at that time for me to follow, okay, and not many that looked like myself. There was a few, but not many. So I had to have my own mindset in knowing the goals and the direction that I wanted to go in. So I got out there. I would go on auditions. I started in the pageantry era doing pageants. And of course, through that, sit up, hold your head up, all those things. So I learned a lot of good etiquette. And like I said, presentation. Okay, because now I'm being judged on how I walk down this runway, right? I'm being judged on how I'm presenting myself, the things that I say. My talent was dancing. I got judged on my dance. I had to have poise. I had to be on beat. I needed to know. I needed to connect with the audience, connect with those people. So I learned a lot in that time frame. And as I grew up and became a woman and started doing it, I modeled full time in New York. I got up every day, got on the train, and went right into the city. I walked those streets, Fifth Avenue, Seventh. I walked because that's what we do in this. And when you get into New York, you just walk. The blocks are not that long, so you walk here and there. But once you get into the fashion district, you have to be known. I worked with I was actually signed under Ophelia DeVore, Grace Del Marco Modeling Agency, which was run by Ophelia DeVore. Google her, look it up. They were in the Empire State Building. She was the top Black agency in charm school in New York. I'll tell you some of the people that was also that I say that I came under. Cicely Tyson. When she did her modeling, she was a part of Ophelia DeVore, Grace Del Marco, Richard Roundtree, Diana Carroll, and many others. We all, so those are the type of people that I was able to see when I could or I knew of. But of course, they were more mature than I was. But during that era, it was great for me. I had a great experience and I learned a lot, and doing showroom modeling. It's different from being on a runway and working showroom. You have to learn that. And if you want to make sure that you get gigs and you're getting bookings, you need to be a leader and you need to be confident. And you got to understand you're going to get no's. And people are there, well, no, you don't have to look. No, maybe not this. But you keep going. And that helped me to develop into the person I am today. I know it did because it gave me confidence, a lot of confidence. Okay. And I had to have faith. I had to believe that every time I went to an audition, every time I knocked on the door, every time I was going to get it. This is my time. This is my opportunity. I'm going to do this. But it's all about presence. It's just a certain thing that you have to have within yourself. And I feel like that's a gift and talent that I was given. Everyone can't do it. Everyone's not given that, right? Everybody has different talents. But the number one thing is you have to believe in yourself and you have to know that you're going to lead in that industry or lead in what you're going to do. So that taught me leadership. It taught me confidence. It taught me faith. It taught me how to present myself well. Because again, nobody knows what's going on in here or in here. They just see you. And when you get on the stage, when you're walking on that stage for a designer, you're on there to sell clothes. They don't know nothing about you. But you have to wear it well to sell it. So I learned so much with the girl. You talk about my modeling days. It was great. It was a great experience, and I learned a lot. I don't want to be babbling on about that, but I just, but it was a good experience. I loved it. I worked with Diana Ross people. I remember when Tracy was running around in there. Oh gosh, Wesley Snipes. I worked with so many people in the industry. Um, you know, at that time, I worked with Wesley Earl, later on with Pastor 57, but just the things that I was able to be exposed to, it was great. I was just something that I'll never forget. Something, things I'll be able to tell my grandchildren when I was sitting in the rocking chair. Girl, Nana used to do this or do that. And so when I mentor the young girls, through the Leadership Academy, BWP Leadership Academy for high school girls, I'm looking at where I was and what I was doing at that time. And so that's why it's important for me to be able to help mentor and give back and do things for them when we talk about leadership, life skills. There's a lot of life skills I had to learn. Okay, because like I said, I was a little girl in a grown up world.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
had to learn things a little swiftly and a little differently than others. But I always tried to have a good time. And it was one time I had a designer say to me, "Don't ever smile in my clothes. My garments are not to be smiled in," because I was just, oh, and it was, and I had to learn. So that was my first learning experience that I need to now ask, what's the mood? Your
Mhm.
garments and what are we trying to display here? Because I'm thinking I'm so happy to put these clothes on. I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and do this show. And he ripped me up and down. No, I was like, whoop. So I was like, okay. I didn't cry. I took the constructive criticism, and I knew from that point on, I learned from now on, I need to know what it is that I'm wearing. What, I was so happy to be putting it on and getting out there, but now I need to know what it is that I'm selling so that I can give the right mood, so that I can present well. So there's a lot. There's different from when you're doing haute couture. That's a different vibe, but we won't get into all that because this ain't a modeling session. But as I was saying about the babies, teaching them life skills, teaching them leadership, entrepreneurship. I've been marketing and selling all my life because modeling is selling. You have to sell and market yourself, and you got to sell the garments that you wear. So it's in me, rooted in booty. So we're gonna. I'm gonna move on.
Thank you so much for sharing that backstory. And I definitely want to shout out all of y'all on IG Live. Thank you for chiming in, dropping your comments. And you've got one comment here that says, yes, you do have to present yourself because presentation is so important. And
Yes.
we also have our Facebook live streamers, our LinkedIn live streamers. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in on another webisode of Let's Talk About It Tuesdays, featuring my very special guest and my sister in business, Dr. Kim McNair. So now is your opportunity because we're going to talk about another little something, something Dr. Kim has up her sleeves for us next month, y'all. And so, what y'all don't know is Dr. Kim and I spent the early part of the day together with our third business partner. As she mentioned, we have formed a new company called the Collaborators, and we are planning screwing up a little something, something, something for Dr. Kim's eighth annual. Eight, y'all, keep the numbers counting. Pandemics don't stop the flow. Annual Women on the Move Summit.
Yes.
Dr. Kim, before I let you rock the mic about this occasion, I just want to tell everyone my testimony about the Women
Okay.
on the Move Summit. So in 2015, I started my speaking journey professionally, you all. And I joined and locked arms with a group called Pinkpreneur. Y'all remember Pinkpreneur, Dr. Felicia Phillips? She is the founder of MogulCon. So if y'all don't know about Dr. Felicia Phillips and MogulCon and Pinkpreneur and her company PPIW Inc., right? I want y'all to know Dr. Felicia Phillips is my immediate connection to Dr. Kim McNair 5 years ago. And when I met Dr. Kim, I was an attendee. I did not know Dr. Kim personally, but I did watch her TV show. So I knew of her. Y'all know how that is, right? The little bit of that Atlanta celebrity factor, and we're all so close in proximity and have so many mutual friends that there is going to come a day that you will be in the same room. And so that particular occasion, I made it my business to approach Dr. Kim. And now she's an event planner. So when I tell you she is locked in and laser focused on the things that are going on, she allowed me to corner her and say, hey, Dr. Kim, do you know I've been very anxious to meet you? I would love to collaborate with you. And by the way, what's this thing over here that you've got on the side? Because she had Joy Stokes' invention, the joystick, as one of her presenting sponsors for that occasion. Oh my goodness, if that didn't start us off onto this journey to where we are today, ladies and gentlemen, the power of the Women on the Move Summit is that you're connecting, which then leads to these opportunities to create together,
Yes.
which means collaboration. So I just wanted to share with everyone the power behind showing up. Because if y'all don't know the quote, those who show up go up. I need somebody to drop that in the chat so I can go ahead and post that on the live stream tonight. Because those that show up for the Women on the Move Summit are going to not just show up to get amazing connections to business leaders, influencers, executives, CEOs, and boss ladies, y'all, but you will also have the opportunity to lock arms with this beautiful lady sitting in the studio here with us today, named Dr. Kim McNair. So I just want to say thank you for being obedient to your calling, to not just host an event like some people do, but you do more than just host this event. You are recognizing leaders, you are giving awards, you allow people like me to show up and tell people how it has benefited me and my businesses over the years. And not just that, but look at us 5 years later, we are in business together. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud. Can y'all tell? I'm just so proud to be locking arms with Dr. Kim. And so, with that, Dr. Kim, tell everybody about the 8th annual Women on the Move Summit happening
Wow.
next month.
Well, it's coming up September the 16th. I want you all to be there. I want to say first off, because I had a meeting earlier, and that's what we were meeting about. We were meeting about the summit and all the protocols and making sure we let everybody know that we're going to do everything safely. We're going to make sure that masks are mandatory, except for eating and drinking. Okay. We're going to make sure that the room is set right. We're going to have the room sprayed, sanitize everything before people come in. Oh gosh, we're talking about the temperature of the room to make sure we have it set to kill germs. All of those things are what I'm talking to my people about, to make sure that people that are going to be there, they feel safe, they feel comfortable. Okay, sanitizer. We're going to socially distance everybody. The works. But the summit is going to be amazing. I have probably panel, the most speakers I've ever had, because we all just come off of a year just being closed in, right? And so many people have learned and developed, and they have so much to share. There's so many opportunities, jobs, funding, just different things that are out there because stuff was just sitting. There is funding, y'all. There's money out there, and we need to know how to get it. We need to know how to sustain ourselves. So, the panelists that I have that are going to be at the summit are bringing you tangible information. So, September the 16th, we're going to be at the Morrow Conference Center. It's right off 75, right off 285, right about 15 minutes from downtown Atlanta. It's going to be great. Free parking. You guys are going to get continental breakfast. You're going to get lunch. You're going to get a great swag bag, but you're going to get a wealth of knowledge because knowledge is power. We need to know how to do business effectively, efficiently, successfully. We need resources. You're going to be able to connect to resources. I was reading something the other day and I said, wait a minute. Women owned businesses have made how much in 1 year? $1.8 trillion in a year. Did you get any? We need to get some of this money. So, what are we not doing? We need to be scaling, right? We need to sustain ourselves. There's so many small businesses that had to close, and some have closed to restructure to come back. Because, like I said earlier, sometimes you got to come back. That comeback, right? You got to fail in order to succeed. When you what does it say? When you the setup for the comeback or something like that. But sometimes you have to fall back a little bit and restructure things and then come back even stronger. So all I'm saying to you is it's going to be a great time. I want to make sure everyone is connected. We have some great partners. We have Georgia Power, Delta Airlines, Clayton County Water Authority. We have the Quality of Life Fund. We have uh, um, Southern Regional Medical Center that's joining and partnering with us. We have just today Ameris Bank say, hey, how can we get involved? What can we do? We need these connection guys to be able to grow our businesses. We can't just continue to just kind of willy-nilly it after what we just went through. And if you have survived what we've gone through, and if you are still thriving and surviving right now, oh my goodness, you have to win. It's all about winning. I want to see you win. I want to win. I want you to win. We're going to win together. You know, Sabrina, you mentioned earlier when you talked about being able, how we were able to make it through COVID.
Yeah.
What did we do? We collaborated, right? We got together. Her and I collaborated on some things to sustain our business. We offered master classes. We offered information, things to help people go while bettering ourselves by going to school, getting certification, getting certificates, learning all the things we need to know. And now we want to give it to you. Everything I've learned in Harvard, why don't I want to share it? What is it going to do just going with me? I got to get it out. I got to get it out and I got to let you know what you need to do, what's going on, how to build it, how to navigate. So that's what we're going to be doing at the summit. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a live DJ in the house. We have some vendors with services. You know, I have some ladies who say, "Hey, Kim, I'm a small business. I need to be in the room, but I want to also display my stuff." I said, you know what? You're right. You're a small business. You're trying to grow your business. You need to be in there because you need to know about relationships. My whole talk today was about relationships.
Mhm.
When I sat down with that, with the 27 years in banking boss that I had to sit down with today and talk about future things and things that, you know, how we can come together, it's about relationships. You got to stop going and asking, give me, give me, give me, can I have? No, ask, what can I do for you? How can we come together? It's about collaboration. Girl, don't get me started.
That's right. That's right. So we've got Latonya. Hey,
Hey,
Johnny.
Latanya.
She's on IG asking for you to repeat the information about the Woman on the Move Summit, please.
All right, it is September the 16th. You can go to Eventbrite and reserve your seat. If you do it early before August 30th, you will be entered to win a pair of round trip tickets on Delta. We give away Delta tickets every year. Yes, we do. We do. Delta is a partner. They have been with me since 2015. So they have always been a part of what we're doing because they want to help, um, you know, small businesses, solopreneurs, Black businesses. They want to make a difference in the community and where we live, work, and play. So
Yes.
they're a part of that. Um, please go. You'll see all the information on all the speakers that are going to be on platform. Um, Rashawn Ali, from Sister Circle. She's a multimedia. Everybody knows Rashawn. She used to be on the radio with Ryan Cameron and all. She's just done a lot. She's great in this community, a great person. She's going to be our moderator this year, just making sure things flow. But I mean, and I don't want to, I got so many panelists. I don't want to miss nobody. But
I'm doing it for you right now. I'll share the screen.
okay,
Just
share
as
it.
it
But
comes
there's
up.
something special about each one. I want to mention cybersecurity. That is one of the topics we're going to be talking about.
Mhm.
Cybersecurity, guys. If you're a small business, if you are working with corporations and you have clients, you got to make sure your system is right because if you get attacked, it's going to jeopardize them and then you're going to be in a whole lot of mess. So you
Mhm.
want to make sure you're secure. Okay. And that's a benefit when you sit down with your clients and you talk about, yes, I'm able to do this and that for you. And also, I'm such and such secured with or whatever, with this company or you have that, you can have that seal and know people want to know that they're safe, their information is secure in what they're doing. Cybersecurity is real, guys.
Yes, it is.
I'm telling you. And you don't stuff up and then you in a whole lot of other stuff trying to and working with a major company or a major corporation. But it doesn't have to be major, anybody, because it's all about money for them. All they want to do is lock you in and try to get some money out of you. And you may think, oh, they're not looking for me. Listen, cover your butt. Just like you got insurance on that car, less like you got insurance on your home, you better have that cybersecurity going on. So Jared, the only man on the panel is Jared Turner. Jared Turner will be teaching us about cybersecurity. That is his area. 9P Solutions is his company. I'm telling you, he's going to lay it down. We have Vicki Irwin Avery. Oh my gosh, that is general manager for Georgia Power Southern Company. We're talking about sustainability. We're talking about how we want to do things in the marketplace and work and with all these major companies and corporations. She's going to bring it. You need the secret sauce? I'm bringing it to you. So when I tell people to come, when I express to women to come to the summit, come, pen, pad, ready to ask questions, raise your hand because the answers are going to be in the room. All right. We have Dr. Nicole LaBeach and my girl Crystal Khalil. They're the Sister Diamonds. They're doing amazing work for Black women-owned businesses. Now you see Dr. LaBeach every week. This Friday is her. I think her season ends. She's the one. Put a ring on it. Yes, she's connected to Oprah Winfrey Network, and she can share on that as well if you're looking to go in that direction. But she has a wealth of knowledge, guys. We have to have our stuff together, and I'm just trying to put the right people in the room to give it to each and every one of you. I will mention LA, Lalani Campbell. You're talking about PR, you're talking about public relations, you want a publicist. She is dealing with $1 million companies, okay, Fortune 500 companies when it comes to PR. So now you want to know how I need to market, how I need to do this social media thing, how I need to navigate and get it done. She's going to be able to give you the answers on what you need to do and how you need to turn and make that happen. Okay, you have solopreneurs, right? You have people that have their, I'm doing my business. It's me. I gotta navigate, and we need assistance. We need help. Well, we have Anita Douglas. She has a virtual assistant company. Wow. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do what we need to do. We're gonna do better. When we know better, we can do better. So she has that. She's gonna offer. We have She Princess, Shadon Joy. Oh my gosh, Shadon Reynolds is gonna talk about her journey alone is crazy and how she got started. How she's from Chicago and she just came here to go to school and started a company, and now is doing some amazing things with her company through print services. Okay. Again, guys, I mean, I can go on and on with everybody on this panel, but all I can say is you need to be in the room to receive it. And I am doing everything I can to make sure it's safe for you to be there, to get it and take it out and use it. We ain't gonna be there all day. I'm not trying to do an all-day conference when you're there day and night. Come early. Early bird catches the worm. That's why I start early. So I'm saying be there 8:30. We start promptly at 9. I don't do 9. I don't do that other stuff. We starting at 9 o'clock. All right. And I want you to be there. Register now. We got some great door prizes. Like I said, I'm a giver. That's one thing I love to do. So we're going to be doing some great giveaways. You're going to have, like I said, we got the swag bags rolling. But I want to give you the information you need, the information you can use to grow your business, your brand, and yourself. I don't know how much more to say it. We have a doctor on the panel. We're mental health. We working through mental health, right? But we need to know we got to take care of ourselves, ladies, because nobody's going to do it for us. We got to do it for ourselves. All right, that's it. Let me stop. Oh, Lord. I done went over. We said 30 minutes. It's 38. It's 8 minutes over 30 minutes.
Actually, we were in the studio before we went live,
Oh,
so
okay, okay,
we're
okay,
good.
okay.
We're good. We're
I'm
good.
trying. See, I'm trying to be obedient here.
You got it, sis. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are on IG, go on over and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can catch these live links. They are WOTM, which stands for Woman on the Move Summit 2021.eventbrite.com. And so all of you all streaming on LinkedIn, all of you all streaming on Facebook, I want y'all to go to this website and register today. Those who show up go up, and that is our promise to you. I am thrilled to be part of the collab her raiders as
That's
we
right.
bring this conference together for you. And again, I used to be the participant of this occasion and just be in awe and just admire all of these women in business doing phenomenal things. And every year when I left, I would say to myself, I need to be on that stage. I deserve to be on that stage. And look at us now. To God be
Yeah.
the glory. So I want everyone right now, today, if this ticket is not for you to be present in the building, consider it a sponsorship to that solopreneur who otherwise needs a little bit of an advantage, an invitation to have a seat at the table. Has that ever been you? Have you ever just felt like, man, I wish I knew about that? I wish I was invited. Well,
Mhm.
everyone under the sound of our voices, whether
Yes.
live or on the replay, this is your official invitation.
Oh,
So,
and I got something special. Oh, I want
oh,
to offer somebody something special. If they can write it down, please write this down. If you go on and register, go on and register. I have a promo code you can use, and you can get a $10 discount off your registration. It's WOTM21. Go to Eventbrite. When you go through it and get to it, if you have a promo code, put WOTM21, and you'll get $10 off your registration just for being on Talk About It Tuesday.
yes. All right, y'all. See how the collaborators collaborate.
Yes,
That's what we do. So I am going to put that on the screen right now. And for all of you all on IG that are missing this, you get an opportunity for a $10 off your registration by using the promo code WOTM21. Again, promo code WOTM21 for
that's right.
$10 off your registration
That's right.
to the Women on the Move Summit Live, y'all. That is fantastic, Dr. Kim. The people
Thank
are saying
you.
thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It is much appreciated. So, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, I am again. This opportunity is now. Y'all know how you just like to wait and wait and wait and see, and then wait some more to register for people's
I don't know
events.
why.
Let me tell
Hmm.
you something. I'm gonna stop sharing so we can go ahead and get on that bus, Dr. Kim. Why is it that people, generally speaking, wait until the ninth hour to get tickets to personal and professional development events?
You know, I baffle with that all the time, and I think people are just kind of, I think they're just waiting to see. Um, I guess they're on the fence. They don't know, and that's one of the things that we have to kind of get out of because we're second guessing things and we're missing out on opportunity. We're second guessing something, or maybe they went to something and the experience wasn't what they thought, and so they're saying, "Well." But I look at it as this, guys. This is an investment in investing in yourself.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's really all I can say. It's investing in yourself because you're going to make the investment. You're going to purchase the ticket and put in the time to come to receive something to better your business or better what it is that you're trying to receive. Come with a uh, a mindset. Come with the right mindset to be able to receive something. You look at the panel. Okay, what can this person do for me? Look at who we have on the panel. Is there someone that can offer you something? If you go to Eventbrite, you'll see everybody's information, who they are, what company they work with, what their area is. Look at that. That's what I want to challenge you to do. Invest in yourself. Look at to see if there's someone in there on this panel that can help you in your business or help you grow what you're trying to do. You need a takeaway. It's important. Don't we talk about that, Sabrina? What is the takeaway? What are people going to leave with? That's what I put sit down and I take time to put this together. When I sit with my team and we talk about, well, what's the takeaway? What are people going to walk away with? What are they going to receive? Yeah, we can all go get a good hello, how you know, hallelujah, good feel. But what are you going to leave with? I want you to leave with something tangible. I want you to leave with some, okay, I'm getting ready to do this. Step one, step two, something that you're going to be able to use. Or if nothing else, you're going to leave with a connection that you didn't have before. You're going to leave with an opportunity to have an appointment and sit down with somebody that's going to help you in this area or that area. You just never know, but you have to have the right mindset. You have to trust and believe that you're going to go and you're going to receive and just show up.
Awesome. Awesome, Dr. Kim. Everybody,
Don't wait.
Dr. Kim McNair is in
Thank
the
you.
building. And I want you all all to make sure that you connect with her. This is called intention. It's called strategy. It is called being mindful. And in this moment, we are extending an opportunity like an open sign. Y'all know when you're open for business, the neon sign that's flashing open. This is the flashing neon sign saying, we are open. We are open to new connections. We are open to business opportunities. So let's leave with that, Dr. Kim. I'm going to give you the mic one more again. Who in our networks do you need to be connected with so that the person that catches this replay, that watches, they hear this need, can put you right in touch with whomever or whatever business it is that you've been trying to connect with? Who would that be?
Me, myself?
Yes.
Oh, me,
Who?
who I'm trying to
Who
connect with?
you?
Oh,
Yes.
at the summit?
No, period. In your
Period.
business.
Oh, gosh. I want to connect with so many people. Because there's even some of the people at the summit I want to connect with. But
Yes.
who I want to connect with, oh gosh. On this live, if someone's listening right now and I want to connect with them, I want to connect with someone that has a specialty or is an expert in administration. Can
Mm,
you believe that I have an issue getting a production assistant?
mm,
I
mhm.
need to, I actually spoke with someone today, and hopefully that person will be the one. But for over a month, I've been trying to get someone in the area of a production assistant. So they're saying a production assistant. What do you mean? Well, everything that I do is a production. And if it's someone that can learn some of the things that I can show them and teach them, and they want to learn it so they can grow it. And then and there's some that just say, "Look, I just want you to pay me, and I just want to do that." And I look at that because, again, are you really in it? What are you in it for? Because I have a lot of sensitive information, and it's important that I have the right person beside me. So that's one thing that I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there. So email me, send me a note, inbox me. I'm definitely looking for someone in that area. But another connection that I need, that I feel as though that I'm looking for a partnership connection, is with a bank. I got something today speaking with a bank, but I want to continue to build those relationships. And the reason why I'm saying bank is I don't want to just align myself with just one thing, right? I found out today, and I didn't know this, I mean, I didn't know it the way she broke it down to me, but there's certain things that we need, right? And a lot of people are now driven by online. Oh, it's an app for that. I'm just going to get my app. I can do that. But what relationship are you building with that app? If that app goes down, if something happens with that app, who are you going to talk to? You got to chat your way through. Are you going to get a live person? If something going on with your money, you need a live person. You need somebody you can go put your hands on, right? So that is one thing that I want to push. I want to push this financial literacy, not only for children, but for adults. And I want to partner with banking institutions that will help me to do that for women in business, for the community, all together. So many people didn't get PPP loans because they didn't have their paperwork and their stuff in order. Come on, guys. If we know better, we can do better. So I want to connect with financial institutions. I want to make sure that we are able to get to this $1.8 trillion, ladies. We can do it. We're going to happen. It's going to happen. And I'm just taking the initiative to say we're going to make it happen and we're going to do it. I'm an entrepreneur, and it's hard out here. I can't even say that on this live, but it's not easy. And we have to make sure that we're positioning ourselves and knowing the things we need to know. So I'm gonna stop talking so much. But yes, those are the things. And I think God is answering my prayers because, like I said, I had the first dialogue today, and
Awesome.
I pray that I have more.
That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Dr. Kim McNair. Kim McNair Productions presents the 8th annual Women on the Move Summit. This is a live event. We are following all COVID-19 protocol safety restrictions,
Everything.
whatever that means for you to get up, get dressed, and get out. We want to see you live in the building. I must emphasize, y'all, this is not a hybrid event. That's not a live stream component that you feel like, oh, I'm going to be sitting over here. No, the purpose is to get up, come and connect so that we can create some opportunities and collaborate.
Collaborate. That's
Dr.
right.
Kim, before we leave, I know you've got a big 30-year anniversary something something in Orlando coming in November.
Yes,
I
November
would be
14th.
remiss if
Yes.
you please drop the save the date and we will
No.
close out with that.
All right, November the 14th is Fashion Illusion 30, celebrating 30 years in business. Going back to my roots where it all began, where I started my business in Orlando, and we're doing a fashion show. I'm talking with designers already. I'm actually going to Orlando after the summit to do a model call and get my models together, and we're just going to have a great time and celebrate. I'm just elated to be have been in business this long and to have started in Orlando and now transition here to the beautiful city of Atlanta, to Georgia, to the Metro Atlanta, all the good stuff. Because I do stuff in Middle Georgia too. So I'm just excited about all the things that God has just awarded me to do and has given me the ability to do. And I have, I sit and I look at. I've touched over 100,000 women through the Women on the Move brand, through BWEP and KMP, and that's from doing live events, TV, corporate luncheons here, and now even doing stuff live online. So I am so excited about that, and I'm so proud to been able to do it. But I know I couldn't do it without him, and I'm going to continue to move on, strive, and push on, and make it happen. So November 14th, 30th anniversary, Fashion Illusion 30.
Awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I am so
Yeah, we
excited.
got rooms. Rooms is $109 a night. That's right. I got rooms going. Woo! The Rosie Center
Awesome.
Hotel in
So
Orlando,
everyone,
right on International Drive, minutes from Disney. Just come on, celebrate, have a good time. Woo! It's gonna be warm. It'll be cold here, but warm there.
yes, yes. Everybody, make sure you go follow Dr. Kim McNair, our very special guest on this webisode of Let's Talk About It Tuesdays. Y'all clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Let's get some virtual applause for Dr. Kim. All of our IG live streamers, I see y'all watching. All of our LinkedIn and Facebook, we are multicasting today. And I just want to thank you, Dr. Kim, for your time. Thank you for showing up for the people. They needed to hear these words from you tonight. And I know that everything that you touch will turn to gold. I wish nothing but blessings upon you
Thank you.
and much success in all of your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Everyone, y'all, thank you so much for Dr. Kim. Y'all understand this is my sister in business. We have formed the Collaborators. And as Dr. Kim said, we are going to be live in the building. So if you're looking to meet us in person and you've just been waiting through the pandemic, oh, that opportunity to get in the room with us, you need to show up for the Woman on the Move Summit live on September 16th. My name is Sabrina Lowry. I want every single one of you all to make sure that you go on over and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Sabrina Lowry RE Tech. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. Make sure that you all turn your notifications on across all the social media so that when you follow me, you'll be notified when I bring all of these amazing opportunities, my very special guests, and all the things that I do here in the studio. So I want to thank you all. Please be sure that you connect with me on IG. I would like for you to go follow the Tech evangelist. And if you need to book a consult and a call or just check out my upcoming event schedule, go to sabrinalowry.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a lot to talk about this Tuesday, and I thank you so much for hanging in there on this broadcast. All of my IG people, all my Facebook peeps, hey, LinkedIn. I love it when we go live. Thank you so much. Tune in for another webisode of Let's Talk About It Tuesdays. Next Tuesday, you never know who's going to be live in the studio. And if you catch the replay, just hashtag replay and still leave your comments because we do reply to the comments after the broadcast. Okay. Everyone, thanks so much again for tuning in. This concludes this webisode of Let's Talk About It Tuesdays. And again, my name is Sabrina Lowry, and I thank you for tuning in. Make it a great day.